How's it going, everyone? James Lynch here for Odds Checker US, doing my breakdown of Saturday night's UFC Fight Island 6 main event, which features the Korean Zombie taking on Brian Ortega in the featherweight division. Let's start first with the Korean Zombie. Heads into this fight with a 16-5 record, 6 knockouts, wins by TKO or KO, 8 submission victories, and he's never lost by submission. And I'll mention why that's important in a second here. But Zombie coming in with a lot of momentum, back-to-back stoppage victories over Renato Moicano, a top-ranked featherweight at the time, and Frankie Edgar, a former UFC champion. So a lot of momentum here for Zombie, who heads into this matchup. Even the fight before that, where he lost to Yair Rodriguez by knockout, that was a fight that Zombie was winning heading into that 5th round, and it was just a matter of him getting caught at the end of the fight. So Zombie realistically could be on like a 4-fight win streak heading into this fight against Brian Ortega. The other thing is Zombie will have a bit of a reach advantage in this fight, and I think that's, everything that I've said there is why you'll see on most books that the Korean Zombie is the betting favorite in that fight. That and the fact that he's been a lot more active. Brian Ortega has a 14-1 record. He's got 3 wins by knockout, 7 wins by submission. This guy is known for his ground game. He is submitting everyone left, right, and center, but hasn't fought in a long time. His last fight was back in December of 2018, and in that fight, he got absolutely dominated by Max Holloway. So you got to wonder, with the layoff, with the fact he took a beating in his last fight, how Brian Ortega is going to look in this matchup. Now, he did switch camps for this fight, training in California now with TJ Dillashaw and Bellator champion Juan Archuleta. So we'll see if that pays dividends. And conversely for Zombie, he didn't want to train in the U.S. because of all the COVID restrictions. So he actually brought a bunch of fighters to Korea to train with him for this fight. So we'll see if that ends up playing out well for him in this upcoming matchup here. So like I mentioned, most people here, going with Zombie in this one, that's the way I'm going to go in this fight. Just a lot more active. And like I mentioned, Zombie's never been submitted. I mean, Brian Ortega, that's his bread and butter. He will take you to the ground and submit you. If Zombie can keep this on the feet, I think he has a clear edge in the striking. And I do see Zombie catching Ortega later in the fight, with the fact that, like I said, been a lot more active, really good on the feet, and has knockout power. I mean, a guy like Renato Moicano just does not get knocked out early on. So the fact that Zombie was able to do that in the first round, I think speaks dividends to the improvements that he's made in his career. So I'm picking Zombie by TKO in this fight. It's a 5-round fight, like I mentioned. If Zombie wins this, he's likely getting the next featherweight title shot. A lot is on the line here, and there's also a lot of personal beef going into this as well, with Brian Ortega getting into a scuffle with one of Zombie's friends, so at an event. So things are getting pretty heated, but like I said, I think Zombie will be the one to get his hand raised coming up here on Saturday night. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Who are you picking on Saturday night? How do you see the fight playing out? Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Lynch on Sports, and make sure you subscribe to the Odds Checker US YouTube channel, where you will find my breakdowns every single week, along with my interviews as well. So thanks so much for watching. I am James Lynch, and I hope you have a great day.